Hey everybody, this is I Am Sporticus, and today we've got Game 2 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz in our 1980s NBA tournament. It's a best-of-5 series in the first round. Dallas took Game 1 behind Sam Perkins and Roe Blackman. The Jazz, although Karl Malone got his points, they struggled and were toppled in Game 1. Now they're in a must-win situation. They do not want to go back to Dallas down 2-0. Let's head to the court and get ready for today's starting lineups. For the Mavericks, Donaldson starts at center. Perkins and Aguirre at the forwards. Blackman and Harper at the guards. For the Jazz, it's Eaton at center. Karl Malone, Thurl Bailey at the forwards. Bob Hansen and John Stockton at the guards. Here we go. Here's the tip between Donaldson and Eaton. And the tip is up, and it's Donaldson winning the tip. And they will start with the ball. Here's Roe Blackman against Bob Hansen. Shoots, scores it. Right out of the gate, it's 2-0 Dallas. Karl Malone. Inside against Perkins, puts up the shot, no good. And Roe Blackman comes down with a rebound. Gets it up to Derek Harper. Derek Harper pulls up for three. And he hits it. 5-0 quickly. Here in the first quarter. Dallas means business here. Here's Bob Hansen. He's going to give it up. Gets it to John Stockton on the right wing. John Stockton drives, dishes. Finds Bob Hansen in the corner, who knocks it down. Perkins against Malone. Little shuffle step, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by James Donaldson. He passes it back out top. Here's Mark Aguirre. Aguirre against Thurl Bailey. And Bailey blocks it. Donaldson gets the rebound. And he sets the offense back up. Good job by James Donaldson. Gets it to Perkins. Perkins, long jumper, good. Over top Karl Malone. Karl Malone just would not come out. And Perkins knocked down the open jumper. Here's Stockton. Drives, dishes. Finds Karl Malone with a little pick and roll, and they got it. 7-4. Here's Roe Blackman. Jumper, good. Now it's Malone against Sam Perkins. Backing him down, turns, fires, got it. Karl Malone with 4 early points. It's a 3-point Maverick lead. Here's Derek Harper. Harper drives against Stockton. Lays it up and in. Takes Stockton off the dribble, and easy basket for Derek Harper. Here's Stockton. And it's stolen by Harper. Back the other way. Perkins slows it down. They get it to Blackman. Off to Aguirre. Aguirre on the left wing. Puts up the jumper, and it goes. Mark Aguirre with his first bucket. And it's 13-6 Dallas. Here's Thurl Bailey inside. He almost runs over Aguirre and puts it up and in. Bailey got the size on Aguirre, and he played a little rough there and muscled his way inside. Here's James Donaldson. To Harper. Harper with a nice pass to Aguirre, who lays it up and in. Little finger roll, and it goes 15-8. Mavericks playing tough here. Here's Karl Malone. Malone inside, turns, fadeaway, got it. Over top Perkins, he's got 6. Derek Harper against Stockton. Drives. Picked his pocket, Stockton the other way. And Eaton's going to slow it down and hand it off to Stockton. And Stockton looking to set up the offense. Stockton is going to give it up. They're going to have to hurry. Bob Hansen, shot clock winding down. Got it. John Stockton gets it to Bob Hansen, and did not have time to get a clean shot off, and he threw it up and it went in. 3-point Mavericks lead. Donaldson. Aguirre. Here's Harper. He's got to hurry. He misses. And it goes out of bounds to Utah. Karl Malone muscles his way inside, turns, fires off the glass and in. Karl Malone with 8 points here in the first. It's a 1-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Donaldson. And Donaldson scores against Eaton. Here's Stockton. Stockton finds a man underneath. It's Thurl Bailey for the slam. And 4 assists already for Stockton. And it's a 1-point game, 17-16. Here's Sam Perkins. And a foul called. First team foul for either team. And Dallas will inbound. Here's Roe Blackman. Roe Blackman dishes to Harper on the corner. Knocks down the long jumper. Here's Stockton. Drives. Stolen by Harper. Going back the other way. They get it inside to James Donaldson against Eaton. Donaldson dishes to the cutting Roe Blackman, who lays it up and in. 5-point Dallas lead. Here's Malone. And Malone scores easily against Perkins. 10 points. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Here comes Blue Edwards in. And Daryl Griffith. Delaney Rudd will come out in as well. So Stockton will get a rest. Thurl Bailey will get a rest. They're going to leave Malone in there. For the Dallas Mavericks, Brad Davis comes in for Harper. Tarpley will come in for Perkins. All right, Aguirre has the ball for Dallas. He's posting up against Blue Edwards. He's finally got somebody closer to his size, and he dribbles in, goes to the basket, and he's fouled. So they go right at Blue Edwards as he enters the game, and now Aguirre gets 2 free throws. Hits the first. He's got them both. Aguirre with 6, and the Mavericks lead him by 5. Here's Karl Malone against Tarpley. And he's going to turn it over. Good defense by Tarpley. Here's Brad Davis. Jumper, no good. Rebounded by Mark Aguirre. Put back, no good. Rebounded by Aguirre again. This time he puts it up and in. A strong effort from Mark Aguirre. He's got 8. That's a 7-point Maverick lead. Here's Blue Edwards. And he takes the jumper, but Tarpley got him on the elbow, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Blue Edwards hits the first free throw. He got them both. 25-20, Mavericks by 5. 5:48 left in the first. Here's Brad Davis. Brad Davis with the jumper, and it goes. Delaney Rudd jumped out late, and Davis knocks down the jumper. 7-point Mavericks lead. Here's Blue Edwards. He puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by James Donaldson. They get it into Tarpley, posting up against Karl Malone, and he scores. Roy Tarpley with the bucket. Biggest lead for the Maverick, 9 points. Here's Delaney Rudd, and he throws it away. You take Stockton out of there, and it's just all of a sudden the offense is struggling. Here's Tarpley again. Backing down Karl Malone. Passes it back out top. Gets it to Aguirre, and a foul is called. It's going to be on Blue Edwards, his second. James Donaldson, he's fouled. And Blue Edwards, or this time it's going to be on Mark Eaton. Aguirre against Mark Eaton again. And it's blocked by Eaton. Goes out of bounds. Dallas will maintain. Passes it to Roe Blackman. Drives. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Daryl Griffith. Griffith gets it to Malone. Malone against Tarpley. And a foul call that's going to be on Tarpley, his second. Fourth team foul, or a second team foul on the Mavericks. Here's Delaney Rudd from the outside. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Aguirre. Gives it to Roe Blackman. Drives, pulls up, misses the shot. Rebounded by Tarpley. Tarpley with the putback and the slam. Roy Tarpley with anger in that slam. It's 31-20 and an 11-point Maverick lead here on Utah's home floor. Put Eaton on Tarpley here. Here's Blue Edwards. He's going to give it up. Inside to Karl Malone. Misses it. Rebounded by Brad Davis. Blackman to the basket. Scores it and he's fouled. Roe Blackman to the line to complete the three-point play. And that's going to be Eaton's second. Misses the free throw, though. Rebounded by Karl Malone. Gets it to Griffith. Drives. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Tarpley. To Davis, who finds Donaldson underneath the basket for the easy bucket. And it's a 15-point lead for the Mavericks. Here's Eaton. No, misses the jumper. Daryl Griffith not having the luck he did in game one, as he's got to be. Let's see, Aguirre gets the rebound. And a foul called. It's on Blue Edwards, his third. I guess he's only, I thought he took more shots than that. He's 0 for 2, but we're going to have to get Blue Edwards out of there. Shoot. Don't really have a lot to play with here. Let's instead hate to do that with Aguirre on him. It's a lot of easy baskets for Aguirre, but you got to do what you got to do. I guess I could have put Mike Brown in. Maybe he'll do that. Aguirre to the foul line. Misses the first. Mark Aguirre misses both. That's going to go out of bounds to Utah. So that was rarity there. 2 misses. Here's Mike Brown. And a foul called. It's going to be on Tarpley, his third. Tarpley just picked up his third. They're going to go with Detlef Schrempf at power forward. Brown hits the first. Hits them both. 35-22. Donaldson passes it to Aguirre, drives, lays it up and in. 10 points for Mark Aguirre. Here's Daryl Griffith. He passes it to Mike Brown. And we're going to get a shot clock violation. Here's Aguirre. Scores it! Mark Aguirre's red hot. He's got 12. 5 of 8 from the floor. 17-point Dallas lead here in the first quarter. Here's Karl Malone. And a foul called. It's on Schrempf. It's going to send Malone to the foul line. He hits the first. Hits them both. He's got 12. They got Mark Aguirre against Mike Brown again. Backing him down. And a foul called. Delaney Rudd gets the foul. Aguirre hits the first. And he hits them both. 14. As Dallas has put 41 points on the board here in the first quarter. Here's Rudd. Was stolen by Brad Davis. Slows it down. Get it to Aguirre. Aguirre passes it. They're going to have to hurry if Aguirre gets it back. No time left on the shot clock. Misses. Rebounded. And no shot. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 41-24. The Mavericks open up with a huge first quarter. 14 points for Mark Aguirre. Lead the way. They shot almost 67%. Look at that. Utah shot 60% and only finished with 24 points. But look at the field goal attempts. 15 for Dallas had more field goals made than Utah attempted. Crazy first quarter as the Mavericks come out running and gunning. Let's make some changes here. Stockton's coming back in. Thurl Bailey. Mike Brown stays in for Malone. And Bob Hansen back in at shooting guard. Sam Perkins will come in. Detlef Schrempf will move over to small forward. Al Wood comes in for Roe Blackman. And Derek Harper comes back in for Brad Davis. Oh, center. We need Bill Wennington. All right. Start of the second quarter. I don't know why this does this all the time. Okay. Here's Thurl Bailey against Schrempf. He misses. Rebounded by Bill Wennington. To Al Wood. Al Wood knocks down the jumper. (43-24). Here's Thurl Bailey. Inside against Schrempf. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled. They're going to call the foul on Bill Wennington. Free throw misses, though. Mark Eaton gets the rebound. Sets back the offense. Get another shot at it here. Here's Bob Hansen driving. Lays it up and in. Bob Hansen. That's a 4-point turnaround there. Bob Hansen. Oh, he must have passed. I'm sorry. He's got the 2D. Oops. Misses it. Rebounded by Mike Brown. Here comes the Dallas Mavericks. They get the ball out of bounds after the Miss from Brown. Here's Al Wood. Misses the jumper. And that goes out of bounds. This will go to the Jazz. Mark Eaton's fouled. It's going to be on Wennington. Quick second foul for him. Inbounds to Mike Brown. Mike Brown, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Bob Hansen. Hansen puts it back up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds to Utah. So Utah's getting a lot of second chances here, but not so taking advantage of them here early in the second quarter. Here's Eaton to Stockton. Stockton drives, misses, rebounded by Schrempf. Here comes the Mavericks. Al Wood drives, stops, pops, got it. Over Bob Hansen. Al Wood with 4. Here's Mike Brown inside, posting up against Sam Perkins. Passes it back out top to Hansen. Hansen drives. He dishes. They're going to have to hurry, and a foul called. Bad foul there as the shot clock was winding down. And Wennington just picked up his third. Ugh. Bill Wennington with 3 fouls. We're going to have to put him in safe. Here's Thurl Bailey inside. Turns and fires, no good. Rebounded by Wennington. Up to Al Wood. Misses, or passes it. Gets it to Bill Wennington. He turns and shoots. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Mark Eaton. Eaton will slow things down. Give it to his guard, who gets it to Thurl Bailey. And a foul called. It's going to be on Schrempf, his second. Eaton. Jeez. That's going to be a shot clock violation. No, they're going to have to hurry. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Perkins. Detlef Schrempf has it. Turns. Shoots the jumper. And it goes. Against Schrempf. 8-footer, good. Here's Al Wood. Drives to the hole. Scoops and scores. Al Wood with the bucket. He's got 6. It's now 21-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Mark Eaton inside. He's going to pass it. Back out to Mike Brown. He puts up the little mini hook and no good. Rebounded by Schrempf. Wennington puts it up and in. Bill Wennington. Even with 3 fouls, he powers his way inside against Mark Eaton and scores it. Mavericks just having their way with the Utah Jazz here in Game 2. And there's Bob Hansen with a jumper, and then, nope, he's going to pass it. Thurl Bailey, and a foul called. It's going to be on Schrempf, his third. Detlef Schrempf picks up his 3rd foul. Here comes the starters back in. Malone and Stockton both back in the game. James Donaldson will check in for Winnington. Sam Perkins comes back in. Oh, he's already in. I'm sorry. Aguirre comes back in for Shrimp. All right. Thurl Bailey at the line hits the first and hits the second. He has got 10 points. Thurl Bailey having a good game. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre shoots and scores. Mark Aguirre just too quick for Thurl Bailey. Carl Malone on the block against Perkins. He's going to pass it back out inside to Thurl Bailey, and Bailey slams it home. Aguirre may be too quick, but Thurl Bailey's too powerful as he bullied his way inside and slams it home. Al Wood drives, scoops, no good. Rebound, Eric Lechner gets it out to Stockton, and Stockton goes to the basket and he's fouled. James Donaldson with the foul. First free throw up and good. Misses the second. Rebounded by Donaldson. And nothing is going the way of the Utah Jazz here. Al Wood again drives, pulls up, misses the shot. Rebounded by Thurl Bailey. He gets it to Stockton. Stockton misses the jumper. And Perkins grabs the rebound. Aguirre has it. Posting up against Bailey. Looks. Fade away. And Bailey fouls him. His first. And Aguirre goes to the line. Hits the first. Hits the second. 18 points for Mark Aguirre. Here's Eric Lechner. To Thurl. Thurl Bailey inside. And off the glass and in for Thurl Bailey. He has got 14. Here's Sam Perkins. Perkins. Inside. Backing down Karl Malone. Turns and fires the fadeaway. Got it. Sam Perkins with his 4th point. Jazz just cannot get any momentum here. Karl Malone against Perkins. Blocked by Perkins. Here's Eric Lechner. He misses. Rebounded by James Donaldson. And here comes Dallas on the fast break. And Aguirre to the basket. He's fouled. Eric Lechner gets the foul. And Aguirre goes to the line. Hits the first. Hits them both. He's got 20. And a timeout on the floor. Bring in Daryl Griffith. They bring in Derek. Oh, Derek Harper's already in there. Roe Blackman's coming back in. All right. 4:36 left in the first half. Here's Stockton. Stockton finds the open Daryl Griffith, who knocks down the shot. His first bucket. A 22-point lead for Dallas. Here's James Donaldson inside against Lechner. He misses. And Lechner pulls down the rebound. Gets it to Griffith. Stolen by Roe Blackman. Coming back the other way. Derek Harper lays it up. No good. Griffith with a rebound. Gets it to Stockton. Stockton misses. Perkins with the rebound. Dallas back the other way. Perkins against Malone. Drives to the basket. Puts it up and in. Sam Perkins with 6. $61.37. Here's Stockton. Again with the miss. Aguirre. It's going to slow it down. They get it to Harper. Harper against Stockton. Stockton steals it. Up to Griffith. Griffith finds Karl Malone for the slam. And it's 61-39. Here's Roe Blackman. Jumper, good. Roe Blackman. He's got 10. Dallas just on fire from the floor. Here's Daryl Griffith for 3. He got it. That's what they were looking for, and they got it right there. A big triple from Howard Griffith. Not the running back from Illinois or the Big Ten Network guy. We're talking about Daryl Griffith. Here's Derek Harper. Harper from the outside finds the open James Donaldson for the basket. Karl Malone's got it on the inside against Perkins. Backs him down. Fadeaway. No, he's going to turn it over. They call him for traveling. And back over to Dallas. Here's Perkins. Perkins from the outside. Jumper, no good. Donaldson with the offensive rebound. The putback, no, he's going to pass it out. And a foul called. It's going to be on Eric Lechner, I believe. Yep, his second. And that's Dallas's 16th foul. Or, I'm sorry, Utah's 3rd team foul. So, Dallas will inbound. Perkins, another foul. And another whistle. It's Malone, his second. Here's Perkins. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Lechner. Utah coming the other way. And, oh, they're going to call Bailey for an offensive foul. His second. It's Dallas's ball. Here's Harper. Harper on the left wing against Stockton. Puts up the 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by Karl Malone. Up to Stockton. Stockton finds Eric Lechner underneath for the basket. 65-54. 1:26 left. I'm reluctant to do this, but I'm going to put Utah in press. And Eric Lechner just committed a foul. And that's going to put James Donaldson on the line. And that's Lechner's 3rd. He hits the first. He got them both. Here's Daryl Griffith. The jumper, good. Daryl Griffith with 5. No, 7, I'm sorry. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre from the outside. And a foul called. It's going to be on Malone, his 3rd. They're going to have to make some changes here. Not what they wanted to see. Mike Brown's going to check in for Malone. Mark Eaton's going to check in for Lechner. So, Utah's offense really lacking right now, just with Stockton and Thurl Bailey. Griffith can give you some points, but this team relied heavily on Stockton and Malone. Here's Aguirre at the line. Hits the first. Hits the second. He's got 22 points. And the Dallas Mavericks lead him by 23. Here's Stockton. And he turns it over. Here's James Donald inside. Blocked by Eaton. Out of bounds to Dallas. Here's Aguirre posting up against Thurl Bailey. He wraps around, goes to the basket, passes it off. Gets it to James Donaldson, and James Donaldson's fouled. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, it's Stockton's first. I thought it was going to be on Eaton. But instead, it's John Stockton, and Donaldson will go to the line for 2 more shots. He hits the first, and he hits them both. He's got 10 points. Everybody's playing well for Dallas right now, it seems. And that's it. Halftime score 70. The Dallas Mavericks put 71 on the Utah Jazz. And they lead at 71-46. Wow. Let's take a look at the box score. Almost 60% from the floor for the Mavericks. 22 points. 6 of 10 shooting for Mark Aguirre, but he's 10 of 12 from the foul line. 14 each for Karl Malone and Thurl Bailey as they lead the Utah Jazz. They haven't played bad. It's 47% shooting. I mean, as far as that goes, shooting-wise. But they're being dominated on the boards. And free throws, Dallas has got the edge there. And they just have had more field goal attempts. They've ran the floor. Everybody's playing well. And a lot of turnovers. They've only got 2 turnovers in the game. Dallas has to 9 for Utah. Utah just cannot get any momentum. We ready for the second half? Starters are back in. And here we go. It's going to be Utah getting the ball first. Gets it to Stockton. Stockton drives. Pulls up. No good. Stockton's not feeling it today, shooting-wise. It's going to go out of bounds to Dallas. Stockton 0 for 5 from the floor now. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre squares up against Bailey and passes it off. Perkins. Perkins again misses the shot. Bob Hansen comes away with a rebound. Gets to Mark Eaton. And Mark Eaton's fouled as he goes to put it up. Donaldson commits the foul. And Eaton goes to the line for 2 shots. He misses the first. Hits the second. 71-47. Here's Blackman. Blocked by Hansen. He got a piece of it. Karl Malone comes away with it. Get it to Stockton. Stockton misses again. Bailey gets the rebound. He puts it up. No good. And Donaldson, though, is going to get called for a loose ball foul. That's going to be Donaldson's 3rd foul. And Utah will take it out of bounds. Here's Stockton. Stockton misses again. Mark Eaton with the rebound. And he'll send it back out. Stockton now 0 for 7 from the floor. Mark Eaton passes it to Stockton. And a foul called. This will be on Derek Harper, his first. Utah will maintain possession. Here's Stockton. Dishes. Finds Thurl Bailey for the easy bunny. And it's 71-49. Bailey with 16 points. Aguirre. Jumper goes. Mark Aguirre is just an assassin here today as he is just killing every little momentum that Utah might happen to get. Here's Thurl Bailey on the left wing looking, squaring up against Mark Aguirre. Fires underneath to Mark Eaton for the easy basket. Mark Eaton was left all alone, and he'll score it. It's 73-51. Here's Harper with a... It's going to be a steal. And Mark Eaton's going to give it off to the guard. And now back out to Eaton. He'll pass it to Hansen. And they're going to have to hurry. The shot clock winding down. Bob Hansen throws up a 3. No good. Perkins with the rebound. Passes it. Perkins against Malone. Shoots, no good. And rebounded by Bob Hansen. Gets it up to Karl Malone. Karl Malone to the basket, scores it, and a whistle. He is fouled. It's going to be a three-point opportunity, and James Donaldson just picked up his fourth. Oh, they're going to have to get Donaldson out of there. They're going to bring in Roy Tarpley. And to the foul line. He knocks down the bucket. He's got 17. And it's a 19-point lead for the Mavericks. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre again with a smooth stroke. And he hits the jumper. And he's got 26. Stockton. Stolen. To Blackman. Blackman lays it up and in. Roe Blackman gets another bucket like that. Like I said, the Utah Jazz just cannot get any momentum. This Dallas team is firing on all cylinders. Thurl Bailey inside puts it up and in. Thurl Bailey with 18. Here's Aguirre. Shoots and scores it. 28. Big night for Mark Aguirre. Here's Karl Malone. Jumper. No, he's going to pass it to Stockton. Stockton misses the jumper. Rebounded by Mark Eaton. Mark Eaton is going to pass it back out top. Bob Hansen drives. Dishes it. Karl Malone. And it's knocked away by Sam Perkins. Here comes Rolando Blackman the other way. And he's going to slow it down. And Dallas sets up their offense. They get it to Sam Perkins. Perkins for three. No good. Tarpley with the rebound. Tarpley. Put back, no good. Bob Hansen's got it. Up to Thurl Bailey. Thurl Bailey on the in the post against Mark Aguirre. Shoots, scores it. Over top of Mark Aguirre, and he has got 20. Here's Aguirre again for three. He hits it. Mark Aguirre is feeling it. 31. Back to a 24-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Karl Malone. Passes it to Stockton. And a foul called. It's going to be Tarpley in his fourth. They're going to bring Bill Wennington in. All their centers have foul trouble right now. Stockton to the free throw line. Hits the first. Hits them both. Here's Derek Harper. Finds open Sam Perkins for the slam. Karl Malone. To Stockton. Nice pass by Stockton to Bob Hansen, who knocks down the jumper. That's 9 assists for Stockton. Here's Derek Harper, passes it. Aguirre. Aguirre finally misses a shot. Perkins with the offensive rebound, though. Puts it back up. No, he's going to pass it back out top. Gets it to Roe Blackman. Blackman shoots. He misses. Mark Eaton comes down with a rebound. Here comes Bob Hansen on the fast break, and he'll slow it down. Gives it off to Stockton as they set up their offense. Gets it to Thurl Bailey against Aguirre. Shoots it. Got it. Thurl Bailey. They just have to make Aguirre play defense here. Try to tire him out. 22 for Thurl Bailey. Here's Aguirre posting up against Bailey. Turns, fires. Foul call. It's going to be on Bailey, his third. And to the foul line goes Aguirre. He hits the first. He hits them both. Here's Karl Malone. No, they're going to get it to Stockton. Stockton fires for three. He hits it. His first bucket of the game. 1 for 9 from the floor. But that was a big one. A three-pointer. Let's see if that can get him going here. Perkins to Blackman. Blackman drives, and he's going to turn it over. They're going to call him for traveling. And it's back over to Utah. Stockton misses. Rebounded by Blackman. Perkins scores it, and he's fouled. Oh! They cannot catch a break. Detlef Schrempf's going to check in for Mark Aguirre. And Brad Davis will check in for Derek Harper. Blue Edwards will come in for Thurl Bailey. Delaney Rudd will come in for Stockton. Perkins to the foul line, trying to get the three-point play, and he does not get it. Misses it. Excuse me, Bill Wennington with the rebound. Wennington with the putback, no good. Blue Edwards is it. Here comes Utah. Edwards against Schrempf. And Schrempf steals it. Schrempf the other way, but he'll slow it down and give it up as they set up their offense. Here's Roll Blackman against Bob Hansen. They're going to have to hurry. Wennington misses. As the shot clock expires, Mark Eaton gets the rebound. To Delaney Rudd, who slows it down. Rudd against Brad Davis. He's going to pass it. Get it to Karl Malone. Karl Malone in the post against Perkins. Puts it up and in. Karl Malone has got 19. Karl Malone's having a good game. He just probably the only Utah player having a good game. 8 of 11 from the floor. He's got 19 points. Here's Sam Perkins. And little fadeaway. Got it. Here's Karl Malone. Misses. Eaton with the rebound. Eaton passes it back out top. Here's Bob Hansen. Bob Hansen drives to the basket and has it stolen by Roe Blackman. Up to Schrempf. Schrempf, alley-oop, and Perkins slams it home. 92-69. Dallas up huge. Here's Mark Eaton. Foul called. And it's Wennington picking up his 4th foul. We have got ourselves a little problem for Dallas. They've got all 3 of their centers have 4 fouls. Well, 2 of their centers and their power forward, Tarpley. Al Wood's going to check in. Excuse me. James Donaldson checks in for the Mavericks. He's got 4 fouls. We're going to put him in safe mode. Safe mode. Daryl Griffith will check in. I'll leave Malone in there. And here's Eaton at the foul line. He'll hit the first. And hits them both. 2 free throws from Mark Eaton. He's got 5 points. It's 92-71. Here's Donaldson. Oh my God, he just got called for an offensive foul. Oh wait. Nope, they're still going to call it. Even if in safe mode. Just like that, we got to get him out of there. Tarpley comes back in. Unbelievable. Here's Mark Eaton. He's going to pass it. Daryl Griffith shoots. No good. Karl Malone with a rebound. Put back. Foul called. It's on Brad Davis. And Malone will go to the line. That's only the fourth rebound for Malone. He really has to get a little more aggressive on the boards. He hits the first free throw, and he hits them both. 21 from Karl Malone. And the Jazz find themselves still down 19 points. It hasn't really changed much. 19 has been the lowest it's been in a while. And let's see if they can get it under 19. Let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's Perkins. Foul called. It's going to be on Malone, his fourth. Oh, boy. What are we going to do here? Jazz are going to put Malone in safe and hope for the best. Don't want to take him out just yet, because then you really have no offense. Well, there's 2 minutes left, though. We're going to try it. Here's Perkins. A nice pass to Brad Davis, who hits the jumper. And it's 94-73. Karl Malone. Little 8-footer, no good. Rebounded by Shrimp. Shrimp. He misses the jumper. Rebounded by Al Wood. He'll go back up with it. And a foul called. Oh, let's hope it's not on. It isn't. It's on Delaney Rudd. Delaney Rudd gets the foul. Minute 35 left. Here in the third quarter. Al Wood to the line. Hits the first. He hits them both. Al Wood's got 8 points. Here's Mark Eaton. To Daryl Griffith. And a foul called. It's going to be on Al Wood. And that's going to put Daryl Griffith at the foul line. He's going to miss the first free throw and hit the second. Tarpley inside. Blocked by Eaton. Griffith with the rebound. To Rudd. Rudd's going to miss the layup. But Edwards gets his own rebound. Passes it back out top. They set their offense back up again. And then Eaton throws it away. Mark Eaton with a turnover. 53 seconds left in the third. They're going to go to Brad Davis, who drives, misses, rebounded by Tarpley, puts it back up and in. Roy Tarpley. Just muscles his way inside, gets the rebound, and puts in the putback. 98-74. Eaton to Delaney Rudd. Rudd drives to the basket, misses it. Tarpley again with a rebound, and he hits it off to heads it off to Brad Davis. Davis will slow it down. Brad Davis takes Rudd off the dribble. And Rudd's going to foul him. His third, and that's going to put Brad Davis on the line. Hits the first, hits the second. 100-74. Here's Delaney Rudd, drives, scores it, and he's fouled. Big play by Delaney Rudd. Misses the free throw, though. And that's going to end the quarter. Another big quarter for the Dallas Mavericks. They have put 100 points on the board through 3 quarters. Unbelievable. They're having still shooting 55%. Utah actually outscored them in the third, but Dallas still put 29 more points. Led by Mark Aguirre's 33. Oops, I didn't look at... they're down a little bit, 46%. Rebounds are a little closer. They did a little better job rebounding. But the Jazz have never led in this game, and Dallas is led by as much as 26. They lead by 24 right now, so I have to pray for a miracle here in the fourth quarter as the Jazz are getting run off their home court. Stockton's coming back in. You got to get Mike Brown in from Malone with his 4 fouls. Daryl Griffith's still in there. Blue Edwards is already in there. All right. Aguirre's checking back in. Detlef Schrempf's going to play power forward, take over for Perkins. And that's where we'll stand right there. All right. Dallas has the ball, and they're up 24. Here's Aguirre. Stolen by Eaton. Gets it up to Stockton. Stockton to the basket. Hits it, and he's fouled. A 3-point opportunity for John Stockton. He's going to miss the free throw. Rebounded by Al Wood. Here's our Mark Aguirre again. And he's got a little bit of a mismatch here. Blue Edwards. Gets and steals it, though. Edwards going the other way. Slows it down and gives it up to Stockton. And Stockton throws it away. This game does not change at all. It's been bad break after bad break for the Utah Jazz. Cannot get any momentum. Here's Tarpley posting up against Eaton. Passes it. Gets it to Schrempf. Drives to the basket and then dishes it. And they're going to have to hurry. Tarpley's going to throw it up. No good. Shot clock expires, and Mark Eaton comes down with a rebound. To Stockton. Nice pass by John Stockton to Daryl Griffith, who lays it up and in, and it is a 20-point game. Here's Brad Davis. Stolen. Back the other way. Stockton slows it down. Stockton, another nice pass to Mike Brown for the slam. And the Jazz finally get a little run here. 6-0 run. Here's Schrempf. Blocked by Eaton. And Schrempf gets his own rebound. The putback's no good. Another rebound by Schrempf. To Tarpley. Tarpley slams it home. Roy Tarpley with vengeance. Slams it. And it's 102-82. Here's Mark Eaton, and a foul's called. And Tarpley is gone. Roy Tarpley is fouled out with 10 minutes left in the game. But we really had no choice. There's nobody here with... Donaldson's got 5. Now we're going to put Bill Wennington in there. Should have paid a little better attention there. I didn't. Should have had him in safe. All right. Bill Wennington's in for the fouled out Roy Tarpley. And here's Blue Edwards. Blue Edwards, nice pass to John Stockton, who lays it up and in. Aguirre. Foul call. It's going to be on Eaton. His fourth. Free throw's good. Misses the second free throw. Out of bounds to Utah. 34 points from Mark Aguirre. Here's Daryl Griffith. And a steal by Al Wood. Here's Shrupp on the right wing. Fires inside for Al Wood as he cuts to the basket and lays it up and in. Stockton. Nice pass to Mark Eaton. Aguirre. Posting up. Fadeaway. Got it. Mark Aguirre with 36. Timeout on the floor. Karl Malone's going to check back in. As is Thurl Bailey. Eric Lichtner will come in for Eaton. Roe Blackman will check back in. As will Derek Harper. All right. Here's Karl Malone. Little jumper goes. Karl Malone with 23. Blackman's got it. Blackman squares up against Daryl Griffith. Shoots. Misses. Rebounded by Griffith. Gets it to Stockton. Harper with the steal. Here comes Dallas the other way to Mark Aguirre. Mark Aguirre stops, pulls up, misses the jumper. Blackman will get the rebound, though. Blackman with the putback, and it goes. Roe Blackman with 14. Here's Stockton. Stockton's fouled. It's going to be on... No! The center's in safe. So it's a basket for Stockton. He's got 12 now. And it's 109 to 90. Here's Wennington. Passes it to Shrupp, and a foul called. It's Malone, his fifth. Karl Malone just picked up his fifth foul. Can't really take him out now. If we're going to make any kind of run here. Here's Shrupp. Passes it to Aguirre. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Stockton. As they slow it down and set up the offense. And a foul called. It's going to be on Lichtner. No, Lichtner shoots and scores as, again, the defender was playing safe. Here's Roe Blackman. Misses. Jazz out of bounds to the Jazz. Here's Stockton. Passes it to Malone. And a foul called as he went to the basket. It's on Blackman. And he'll go to the line. Malone hits the first. He hits them both. He's got 25. Harper for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Daryl Griffith. Griffith misses the jumper. And Detlef Schrempf comes away with it. And Blackman goes the other way, all the way to the basket. And lays it up and in. Utah. Man, I don't really want to press because that's going to just... Fouls are going to go crazy. Here we go. We're going to Stockton. Stockton. Nice pass. Stockton to Thurl Bailey. Mark Aguirre passes. Aguirre posting up against Bailey. Dribbles him down. Turns, fadeaway. Blocked by Bailey. Bailey blocks it. Aguirre, though, gets the rebound. The putback is good. Mark Aguirre, 38 points. Daryl Griffith for 3. He misses. Out of bounds. Utah will maintain possession, I should say. Here's Daryl Griffith again. Jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound. And a foul is called. It's on Blackman. And Griffith will go the line. Misses the first. Hits the second. 1 for 2. He's got 11. And the Utah Jazz are down 16 here. Still not impossible, but it's starting to get closer and closer to the end for the Jazz here. Here's Wennington against Lechner. Little mini hook, no good. Grabbed by Stockton. Going the other way. Goes to Malone, who goes to the basket and is fouled. Bill Wennington just picked up his 5th. And that's going to put Karl Malone at the foul line. He hits the first. He hits the second. He's got 27 points. Here's Wennington. Foul called. It's going to be on Lechner, his 4th. Mark Aguirre posting up against Thurl Bailey. Dribbles. Turns, fires. Got it. Mark Aguirre with 40 points. And the Mavericks extend their lead to 18. No, I'm sorry. It's 16 still. Here's Eric Lechner. He'll score. 14-point lead. Detlef Schrempf. Nice pass to Derek Harper, who knocks down the jumper. Here's Daryl Griffith for Utah. He drives, passes, gets it inside to Thurl Bailey. Bailey posting up against on Aguirre, and he's fouled. That's Blackman's 3rd, and Thurl Bailey will go to the line for 2. He hits the first, misses the second, rebounded by Schrempf. Here comes Dallas. Blackman drives to the hole. Daryl Griffith gets a piece of it. Karl Malone comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Stockton. Passes it. Malone against Schrempf. Backs him down. Turns. Passes it. Malone again. Foul called. And Dallas is going to call a timeout. Dallas calls the timeout. I didn't see who the foul was on. But Karl Malone. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was a foul, but I think because Wennington was safe, it was a basket. Because he's got 29 now. And it's a 13-point lead. Slowly but surely, Utah has pecked away. Sam Perkins is checking back in. So everybody's all rested. All right, here we go. Here's Harper. He's on the left wing. Puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound. Mark Aguirre comes in with a rebound. Puts it back up. No, he's going to pass it. He's going to set it back up to Perkins, who finds Roe Blackman in the corner, who knocks down the jumper just inside the three-point line. Big basket there for Roe Blackman. 18 points, and it's a 15-point lead. Big basket there. Here's Karl Malone against Perkins. He passes it. Gets it out to Stockton. Stockton drives. Scores, and he is fouled, and Bill Wennington's gone. James Donaldson will check in. Stockton to the foul line. Hits the free throw. 12-point lead. Here's Blackman. Misses. Rebounded by Lechner. Up to Stockton. He'll slow it down as they set up their half-court offense. They get it to Thurl Bailey. Bailey with a nice pass inside to Karl Malone, who hits the little bunny off the glass and in. 119-109. It's a 10-point game. Here's Donaldson. And he scores inside. Easy basket for him. He's got 12. Here's Stockton. Nice pass to Darrell Griffith. 121-111. And now it's come to that time where we got to take a chance here and put a little press on. Here's Donaldson. Misses inside. Karl Malone with the rebound. Karl Malone. Nice pass by Karl Malone to Thurl Bailey and a basket. Look at this. Timeout called. And Mavericks are going to call a play here. Set up a play. They need a stopper here. It's down to an 8-point game. I can't remember the last time it was single digits. All right, here we go. They're going to call for Aguirre to get the ball. Oh, they couldn't get to him. But Derek Harper breaks the press and is on a fast break. And he's going to dish it to James Donaldson for the slam. So even without getting they couldn't get the ball to Aguirre, Harper's able to get it down the floor and get the easy basket. And it's back to a 10-point lead with 1:27 left. Thurl Bailey to Karl Malone. Misses. James Donaldson with the rebound. Harper the other way. Lays it up and in. That should about do it, I would guess. 1:05 left. Here's Malone. And it's stolen. Up to Blackman. Dishes to Donaldson underneath. Another easy basket. Utah's defense not doing so well here in the last few minutes. Giving up some really easy baskets. It's 127-113. Get it to Stockton. Stolen by Harper. Roe Blackman again with an easy basket. Oh, my. Utah trying to get a little too aggressive, and DAL is taking advantage. Here's Malone on the inside. He'll dish it back out. Get it to Stockton. Stockton, and he's fouled as he went to the basket. Perkins with the foul. He'll hit the first free throw and hit them both. Stockton now with 17 after he started 0 for 8 from the floor. He now has 17 points and 15 assists. Here's Blackman. Passes it to Perkins. Misses the jumper. Utah Jazz get the ball back, but that's not going to, they're not going to get a shot off. They let the time expire because they had no shot. 129-115 is the final. Here in Utah, the Utah crowd has been silent for most of this game, and there's a reason why. 40 points from Mark Aguirre, 13 of 21 shooting, 13 of 16 from the foul line, 7 rebounds. He was a dynamo for the Dallas Mavericks. Ro Blackman had 20 points. 16 from James Donaldson to go along with 7 rebounds. They shot as a team 53%. Just a great all-around game for the Mavericks. Utah really had a big fourth quarter. They outscored Dallas 39-29, but Dallas had enough to hold on. Karl Malone led the Utah Jazz with 31 points, 6 rebounds. Stockton with 17 points and 15 assists. But Thurl Bailey had a big game as well, 27 points, but he only had 2 rebounds. Mark Eaton had 4 block shots, 7 points. So Utah on the precipice of bowing out here in the first round against the Dallas Mavericks. Back to Utah, and now, or I'm sorry, back to Dallas, or back, not back to Dallas, but going to Dallas now to see if they can finish them off at home. Utah's got to win 3 in a row to win this series. So let's see what happens for Game 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.